Hello, hello, ladies and the gentlemen. How are you guys and gals doing today? Oh, I see Lily, I see Kat already. Mwah! Appreciate the heck out of you. What are you up to today? And have you had a nice night of sleep, Lily? Oh, all of the beans in the chat, yo. I'm lucky with all those good beans. And that's just facts. You're currently hanging out at a bagel shop. What are you going to have in your bagel then? I know big important questions here. What's happening? Grand Hunt. Oh, what? Well, just start like this. Let's just start. A vault would probably be best.
The defenders of the Ruby Light Shrine are stretched thin.
So it's over here.
Please lend them your aid.
Rosemary salt with eggs, bacon, chipotle, aioli. That sounds delicious. What is your usual order? Still find it funny that there's one that's called Saxe-Frage. I'm also a simple man. Wait, it's not that one I wanted to go to. Grand Hunt. Where is the Grand Hunt? It's over here. No, that's the Time Rift. I don't see any Grand Hunt. Am I being silly? I guess we'll go get this because this is like a weekly thing. Not really a bacon person. That's fair. I kind of want to find some that have a bit of experience, hopefully. Otherwise, we could be in for a rude awakening. Look at how many healers there are, though. Compared to tank, that's actually kind of nuts. Already done +5 of that. Isn't there some... Isn't there really some filter for this? Hey Lily, thank you. Every bit of support support is greatly appreciated. Or 15. That's not a whole lot. I'll do the two. Wait, no. Forget that one. We're doing that one. We're trying to cheat us out of items, out of gold. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate it one bit. A sure vault. Oh, that was the one that I signed up before, but I never replied. Dragonhide we did as +4. But it was pretty, or it was relatively easy. Be like the vibes, chilled. Yeah, but we'll look for +6 because we don't really care to see the +5 or +4s. We could try that. Is it an excellent day for a race, though? You might be addicted to Subway. That we know. Let's blast. What? No! This. No way she can. Wait, you're getting food poisoning from the local Subway? Or was it your friend? I'm sorry, when I read in a hurry, then there's a reason why I used to have text-to-speech while I was playing World of Warcraft. I'm not a speed reader. Easy peasy. Ooh, 30 seconds. Let's go. I am absolutely a dingus when it comes to focusing on multiple things at once. Now it's someone else's responsibility. Yo, is that the homie?
Hey, what's up?
Are you ready to spread some democracy in a different game?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Dropping shadow bombs?
Yeah,
I believe it's called Shadow Crash.
something like that, yeah. Shadow Crash, yeah.
In the game, we're shadow crashing. In real life, we're a mental crash.
Hang on, I just need to look up rotation.
Do have the text-to-speech active over on the YouTube though, so if I get completely distracted, you guys just yank at me over there. And I'll come to life. Wait, begins in 30 seconds. Why is it not starting? Damn.
This seems pretty good.
Yeah, Shadow Priest has been getting some buffs over the last couple of patches. I'm sure it doesn't hurt that I imagine they have their strongest tier set at the moment.
Oh yeah, probably won't have that tier set, huh?
Oh yeah, because we still have last season's.
Yeah, well.
Maybe last season was the best season.
I don't know, might be.
One can hope. I did a +6 yesterday. Actually, first I did a +5, and that was the one that I showed you, or that I showed you guys in the chat. But like, we had a tank who did 200k DPS, which was more DPS than any of the other DPSs.
Hang on.
And just like,
Was that
what?
which dungeon was it?
It was in Ruby Life Pools.
Actually, no, it's not my responsibility to heal, it's fine.
Nice thing about being DPS is just gotta not die and gotta do damage. If you stand too close to the others with a mechanic that kills them, sounds like a healer-ish.
Absolutely. Alright, time to just figure out how Shadow Priest works on the fly.
If they still work a bit as how I remember them, then you like on every AoE pull, you start with Shadow Crash because that applies your dots,
Yeah.
and then you just sort of. Do you have like does your Mind Blast or something extend dot duration or something?
I don't know.
Sure. to go? What dungeon? Oh, was it? Oh, it's Uldaman.
Oh, I thought it was Ruby Life Pulse.
Oh yeah, no, I meant the Ruby Life Pool was the one I did with the tank that was...
Ah.
Yeah. Don't worry, my communication is my peak skill.
Do you seek knowledge?
But yeah, in this dungeon I had to do... I think it was like 180 or 190k healing per second on the last boss, sustained. That was...
Damn.
I did not enjoy that.
Deals for a friend of the Brummels. Like you.
Also, I did a Ruby Life Pool after the one I did with that one tank. And we plus 3'd it on plus 6. There is some variance. What are your plans for today, Lily? And Ketta? Do either of you have some exciting plans outside of the bagel shop?
To reclaim our legacy, we aspects must restore the powers we
How'd you feel about the raid yesterday?
Deathwing.
Yeah, we're right.
Within the depths of Uldaman lies a
Considering.
vault that holds
You enjoyed the
the
theme?
disk of Keeper Tears
No.
memories.
No.
Find that disk.
That is,
No.
that is, I did not enjoy it as Fire Mage.
We need to regain our
It's
strength.
okay-ish as Mistweaver, but
Good for you.
it's not a caster fight, let me put it that way.
Oh god, no, it's not at all. It's not even a melee fight. It's just a fuck you fight to everyone involved.
It's a hunter fight.
Yeah, it's a, it's a fucking hunter fight.
And most specifically, it's Beast Mastery Hunter fight.
Survival is equally fucked.
Well, yeah, and with Marksman,
Marksman, you gotta stand still to shoot.
so then you're a caster. So just Beast Mastery Hunter fight. Just standard design.
Yep.
Standard design.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Peak design.
Blizzard be like, oh my god, I'm designing! Alright,
To
are you ready?
reclaim our legacy, we aspects must restore the
Yeah,
powers
boy.
to defeat Deathwing. Within the depths of Uldaman lies a vault that holds a disk of Keeper Tears memories. Find that disk and bring it back to me. It may contain the knowledge we need to regain our strength.
I've actually experienced a really weird phenomenon this season. I've experienced tanks actually needing healing.
What?
Yeah. It's previously unheard of.
Interrupt.
I don't believe you.
And trying to heal Neltharians,
Tanks need healing.
and try to play Neltharians layer, whatever it's called, without Valorous tank.
No.
There's the second boss, or like the first one on the list, but the second boss that people play. It has like a thing where it puts a chain on 3 people, and whenever it breaks the boss gets like 50% more melee damage, but also walks slower.
Right.
But so far my experience hasn't been tanks kiting them. So then suddenly tanks go like almost getting one shot. I don't like my tanks getting one shot.
I don't think anybody likes their tanks getting a little shot, I'm not gonna lie. But I certainly don't like it.
Well, why do tanks do it then? If it's not because they like it.
Because it's not their issue, it's the healers.
Hey, Hawks
Fuck
TV,
you,
thank you so much for the follow. What brings you by my humble channel?
Dispel.
We'll take it back, the tanks like it, just everyone else.
True, that's why they're tanks. They're like, oh, hit me harder, boss. Yes. Freaking tanks. Oh, hospital. But yeah, the tanks are absolutely like, oh yeah, hit me harder. That's the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
I mean, Blood Death Knights just don't even wear a shield because they're just like, as long as you hit me hard, I can use it. Oh, nice. Who are you in the raid then? And you would be more than welcome to join us for some games.
Watch your step. Interrupt.
It said interrupt, but does that give me higher healing powers?
No. It also doesn't give me higher damage passes, so. I also don't have one in the first place.
Watch your step.
You'll adapt, evolve. I don't know if Keisha is part of like a guild group or anything. I don't know if Keisha is anyone's friend. And also, Amcas, welcome, and thank you so much for the follow.
They're more than the tank, so I'm happy.
If Keisha is not like a friend of a friend or something, then we have a spot available. I can ask and see. Otherwise, we could actually potentially make our own group.
Charging. Move.
Oh, what?
There's a frontal, I think.
Oh, yeah, you can see how much I've done this dungeon.
Well, I also have said, I think.
Well,
And I only say so because I think my DPM said, like, shockwave, and then you died, so.
Charging. Move.
Ah, the Swift guy has, like, a charge.
Shockwave.
Did we ever find out why these wolves are attacking us?
I don't think so.
You know, I think that tussle actually helped clear my head. Much obliged, strangers. We'll lend you a hand after we get our...
Were they mind controlled? I don't know, man.
Oh, I think they're just greedy for treasure.
I mean,
Nice work. That
I would be respectable.
real pest.
We know how to open the door, but that ugly rockhead always kept us out.
Want to see something nifty? What's this?
Here's marvelous mustache. Another locked door.
Leave this to me.
So that guy destroys all the doors with his head.
Yup.
I mean,
It is literally built different.
that is a way to solve that issue.
I'm out of range.
He's just still stunned.
Halt! The unworthy will not enter this hallowed place.
Good thing we're worthy then, huh?
Secrets will be protected.
I thought instead of saying sure, they said state secrets.
Hey, what?
State secrets will be protected. Okay.
IRS, I ain't letting you get this.
Just
That's
your,
what this dungeon is.
just your local tax collector.
Knocking back. Knocking back. Special coming. Knocking back.
And Shadow's kind of easy, huh?
I feel like the complexity of Shadow comes on AoE.
Knocking back.
Because it's definitely not like super straightforward with like how much do you need to focus on keeping up your dots, how much do you need to focus on, yeah, all the different stuff.
I'm quite happy with my single dot.
Yeah. I don't think there's a reason not to be.
Crowd control.
What now? All I see are books.
Oh my god, our tanker almost just insta-died there.
Have a look while you go on ahead.
Crowd control.
It feels so silly that when you play Mistweaver or Fist Weaving and you're on an AoE pull, you can just press 2 buttons and you'll do 160k healing per second.
That's kind of fucking dumb. I love it.
Like, I'll try to only use spin unless really necessary to do otherwise. Okay, there wasn't enough damage on everyone to go around for me to heal.
Watch your step.
Hey, Coffee, how are you today?
Crowd control. AOE incoming. Watch your step. Watch your step. Crowd control.
Oh, that's a good AoE pull.
Yeah. I'm literally just a fucking PI machine for anti.
Yeah, but at the same time, your damage, the longer that fight went on, the more like you were catching on. I think that you'll find when you get
Yeah,
up into higher
I think.
keys.
Yeah, that's true. Things die too quickly for my dots to really do much.
Yeah. It's also that, if I'm not entirely mistaken, you need to get up your dots, and then you need to start getting out, like actually having your resources to get out the shadowy apparitions and mind links and all the weird shenanigans. Do you know this boss, by the way?
Well, I know the general mechanics, but if there's like anything specific DPS.
Okay. No.
Oh,
It's just not get hit by lasers, there.
Laser on you.
Yeah.
Run.
Kill these.
Touch of death. It's kind of ironic how, like, Mistweavers give damage through, or give healing through damage just the same as Discipline Priest. But Mistweaver Monk is one of the healing classes that does the least amount of damage. Time life, it's just weird, man. Easy peasy. This might have required a little bit more healing on hierarchy, but
You can keep searching for whatever it is you folks are after.
also big life hack, like for hierarchies, whenever this guy does the thunderclap, you do a little line of sight, because on hierarchies, especially on fortified, those things will almost one shot, if not directly just one shot.
Yeah, I remember that.
I can't forget.
Wish I could.
Crowd control.
Wish for nothing more.
I see it when I close my eyes and line.
Crowd control. Interrupt.
We're fine.
I was panicked for a second, then I realised it's not my problem.
Bro.
Crowd control.
That's the spirit. You're becoming a true DPS.
It's 5 seconds. True DPS.
You've come a long way since Pally.
Oh yes. I'm the current stage of I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah. Don't worry, that's the stage we all eventually reach.
I like this stage. It's nice.
It's a good show. Oh yeah, give me that bonus healing. Oh.
Nice.
As soon as there's more targets in a 5-man environment, fist weaving just becomes absolutely stupid. And I love it. Do you know about the Chi like cheese you can do basically? Do you know about like the like thing you can do to basically cheese your mastery procs during your like the Chi, like when you have Chi out?
No.
There's so your mastery is like every time you heal someone, you give like a small extra heal, like basically the echo, but just insta cast. But it only works on the single target that you hit. But during Chi, every single time you do a kick, so that's Rising Sun kick or Blackout kick, you proc 1 proc of your mastery. And if you have Essence Font running on them, that proc will happen twice. And then with the way that the Mistweaver currently works, you get to a point where when you're using like the Fey line that I use, each Blackout kick will hit twice. So every time you use Blackout kick baseline, if there's 3 targets, you'll hit like 3 times. So that means that you have a potential of giving out 6 mastery procs on every Blackout kick.
Oh, okay.
But this is where it gets real nuts. When you use a Tiger's Palm, your next Blackout kick will hit 2 more times.
Nice.
And that can stack up to 4 times, so you can, on every single Blackout kick, you'll hit 5, or like on your next Blackout kick, you'll hit 5 times.
Nice.
And that scales up with cleave, so your next Blackout kick will hit 15 times if there's enough targets. And then that is doubled because of the Essence Fund, and it's doubled because Shiji procs twice. So in like one global, you could do your mastery 40 times. No, 60 times.
Yeah, okay.
And that's what we call exponential growth.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. But you actually rarely do it because you don't actually need that much healing. It's usually overkill.
Imagine that's pretty useful tech for higher keys though.
Mm. Thank you for that. Thank you for showing him the door, Miss Kette.
Knocking back. Range 5. Knocking back. Range 5.
Easy peasy.
Your efforts are impressive, but in vain.
On +2, I just had to do 130k healing per second.
The timelines are converging. There will be only one aspect, and Murasang shall be infinite.
You got item.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Got haste on as well. Big book.
Hey, cute waifu, welcome back. And WoW is actually... It's actually pretty dope. I just wish there was more content. Every single spell that you see here is an active spell. Yeah, Uldaman on hierarchies is brutal. Alright. We did it.
Yeah.
Is someone who says they're a friend of Villas who wanted to do a key with us? Asking us if we had a DPS spot open.
Yeah.
Don't know if Auntie wants to bring us along for the next one though. Or if he's even doing another. Nice, okay. How do they go off at the same time? You cannot do multiple spells at once. There is a concept known as global cooldown, where if you use one spell, if you use one spell, then all spells will be on a 1.5 second cooldown. So that's the global cooldown. You can see if I press this spinning crane kick here, then all of them go on a slight cooldown. And only after that cooldown is over can I use the next spell. Oh, you were Sneakers. Oh, it was Sneakers who wanted to join. The one who was in the raid with us yesterday.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Easy peasy. I believe. This kind of absolutely a Sneakers. And Cute White Food, what kind of games do you play? Have you ever played an MMO before? I feel like with this talent, I don't need to get, or I don't need to have the Smoldering Seedling for an extra healing cooldown. It just requires me to burn some mana. Which is actually something I wished I had last season, so quite grateful.
Hello.
Hello, Snickers.
Turn you up slightly.
Oh, I need to turn your volume up a little bit.
Yeah, my microphone's slightly far away from me. There we go.
There we go. I turned you up to 200% and now I hear you just fine.
Perfect.
That's the motivation right there. Druid entering our group. Hey, they should remove this dungeon from the pool.
Which dungeon is it?
It is Holes of Infusion.
Okay, yeah, I agree then.
Also just realized we don't have a hero. But who needs a hero when we have you three hero DPSers? Let's go.
Sure.
Yes.
Whatever you say.
I have many lucky doos you like.
I got many lucky doos. You like?
No. I
Good.
don't.
Good.
Just a quick reminder that the next M Plus pool is going to have Shadowlands dungeons in. You're welcome.
Nice. I'm really looking forward to classic Shadowlands.
If they ever do that, I think they're committing suicide. Classical suicide.
Seems like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Very nice.
I mean, it's better that he asks now than he's like.
Yeah, very true. Very true, very true.
I have had tanks where it's like. I think last season I had someone on, like, jump into a plus 22 where they didn't know what they were doing.
What the fuck?
That's so rough.
That should be fucking illegal.
5,
Yeah.
4, 3.
I should say he did not get very popular.
I wonder why.
But he wasn't unpopular for very long because he didn't live very long.
No one saw that.
That's fine. Just like in what's it called? That one democracy game where we reinforce. You're just coming in with new ammo and stims. Very nice. He did an AoE roar interrupt on the one he was supposed to. We like to see that, we like to see that. Why did I suddenly get the... It's a magical pony flying through the sky.
Well, I haven't heard that in freaking years.
Yeah, same.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
You haven't
As-
haven't heard of ASDF movie?
Oh, I have. I didn't realize that was them.
Oh, that's them.
yeah.
It's like there's a magical pony that's able to fly, and then the second time you see him, there's someone who just goes, shoot it down.
That whole thing is brilliant though.
Yeah,
I agree. It was perfectly done.
it was a good time period of the internet.
And now we have fucking skibbity toilet and shit.
Yeah. And if it came out these days, it would probably be turned into an NFT before anyone could say N.
Not I've used all my cooldowns.
Hey, listen. It's good to use it on AoE because then
I thought it was bullet.
that is how that's how it feels to be a DPS in the raid. Just seeing the 3, 2, 1 and then just it's my time to shine.
It is the final countdown.
It is my countdown. You have to run out with that.
Oh shit.
Watch your step.
Oh well.
We'll stack on each other with it.
Panics, schmatics.
Damn, you guys already have him at 20% HP.
God, this one. It's a weed. Okay, DPS lower than
Only a mini boss.
Yeah. So the stepping stool, whatever it's called. Okay. Focus the. Need to tank him. Needs it. If you can reach quite a few. Oh no, man, won't be necessary. Clean. What did you, cute wife, if she's still here, what did you play in Classic WoW? I'm sorry, I'm a little bit distracted, so sometimes I get... Sometimes the response time is a little increased.
Watch your step. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. AOE incoming. Watch your step. Watch your feet. It's too far away. AOE incoming.
I'll just release here or just do I wait for a res?
I'll res.
I actually don't know.
I'll res.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure you're, if you release, you start at the beginning, so...
Yeah, I have a feeling that's correct.
Unfortunate that druids don't have like a form that's specifically made for water, right? Like it could be called something like a swift water form or something like like if you had some Spanish, it could be like agua form or something like that. Curious swaglet. Not even a swaglet, am I right?
Haha.
I need your pity laughs. It sustains me.
You're welcome.
Shockwave.
Alright. We got the dispel buff thing.
Shockwave.
They're kind of poking.
Zoom into this.
We got it. Bullshit.
Poor Sala getting bullied by the zealots.
Well, I thought that wasn't meant to be a timer until like +10s anymore.
That's not supposed to be a what?
Didn't they say there wasn't going to be like a timer until like +10 dungeons? Or...
No, they just squished down the.
Shockwave.
They squished down the so like +10 is the highest item level, or like it's where you get the highest item level, and
Oh shit.
Yeah, everything's been like dropped by like 10 levels, so +10 is the equivalent of 20. I'm pretty sure.
I think that might be like we're supposed to, but I think that it might be a little bit harder. I'm not like 100% sure. Someone I like just like read random forum things, and someone said that it felt like +5. Oh, it might be. It might have been how a +20 would feel this season. I might have misinterpreted the message. And you being right. But yeah, +10 is where you get the highest item level. Alright, second boss. So when the frogs or like focus you, make sure that you kite them through the boss when he uses gulp.
I'll just do laps around the boss.
Yep.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
You see the gulp. I kill your frog. Ho 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 ho! Living on a prayer. Yeah. Halfway and back again.
Oh, 6 stacks.
Well, the boss has 50% more damage.
Yeah, tank fucked it.
If you have a defensive.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Nice. Good recovery.
Whew. Okay. We're fine.
Just had to push a few more buttons than normal.
Yeah. Just had to do 150, 160k healing per second on a +4 buffs. Running around with like 6 stacks of the poison, trying to balance that out with healing as well. Oh, by the way, they've added this season. Oh god! I'm gonna focus.
It's crazy.
That was kill one of them before it uses its next mass freeze. Otherwise, we are dead here.
Yeah, on it. Oh, stunned.
Oh, we got one of them. Good. You can just release. This season they added a release point here.
Beautiful.
Breath incoming.
That was a little bit
Easy.
spooky. Yeah, easy. That was the word I would use as well.
Easy.
Jesus Christ. A tank who has no CDs and decides to pull like that.
That's definitely the average tank to me.
Very true. Having no cooldowns means you can pull big like that.
Yeah.
That works.
Well, when it's something that does massive AoE damage as well, then usually you need to sort of be in sync with the healer as well. But
Exactly.
then again, who plays healers?
Me.
Probably all degenerates, am I right?
True. I might have used all my cooldowns on this.
That's fair.
Breath incoming.
Yeah, at least I figured out the rotation somewhat.
Yeah.
I have to fucking lock in for my rotation. It's intense.
On my second time playing Shadow Priest.
That's fair. But I don't envy playing Shadow Priest.
Oh, they were good. I need to get in my main. Can't be out healing on my own.
It is. It's an adventure for sure.
One eye.
Find shelter.
That's a new ability.
Oh,
isn't it?
that is. This is cracked.
Right.
Watch your steps.
You need to be behind a pillar that is not cracked.
I realised it wasn't after.
Yeah.
I didn't get put to ring around the ones that are cracked.
Oh, okay.
I think that's like a new thingy that makes it more obvious like that. You can see.
Yeah, I can see. I can see. Or at least I hope I can see.
Watch your steps.
Also, the last boss, the like puddles it leaves or whatever they are, it leaves loads more now instead of what it used to be.
What do you mean by puddles?
You'll see on the boss, but there's a mechanic where it puts down like
You mean like the orbs or?
water like droplets all around the area, and you gotta stay out of the way. Basically swirlies, fancy swirlies, and they basically have doubled the amount that drop.
Nice. That was my favorite part of that encounter.
Watch your steps. Find shelter.
For the boss. There we go.
You're like fabulous in that live cocoon. This guy is a brave one.
Or a dumbass. Either one.
Breath incoming.
I've been listening to too much like American politics. When it said breath incoming, I thought it said grift incoming. Alright. So far, so good. On fights like this, or like on events like this, I'm very happy that I'm not a healer depending on casting. It's not as bad when you don't... Like, people don't die because you have to move from the swirler. But yeah, it is absolutely not fun in general to be a caster.
Would it be truly said to be fun to play a caster though?
I mean, at times yes, but also very much so at times no. If you played a warrior back in vanilla, then you'd rather play a mage if you were in that matchup.
Well, yeah, because fucking mages press one button to win.
True, but also because of the fact that back then warriors could literally not do anything against mages. Like even if they got them low, they could, like the mage could polymorph, and what was it? Polymorph lasted 30 seconds, so you could sit down and eat and drink and everything while they're just in polymorph. Warriors' cooldowns were like, it's like an hour cooldown or a half an hour cooldown.
Well, half an hour.
Are you sure it wasn't an hour?
It depends on the cooldown, I think.
Like recklessness?
I know. I think that was an hour. I think. What the fuck is the? Is it Dark Sword?
I think apparently.
Yeah. Do you see what I mean by these globs that
Yep.
drop? There's like double.
I respect the floor point of view. The waiting on the healer.
Thank you very much. I will put it as an excuse that I was giving tips on how to do the boss.
Yeah. Honestly, I sometimes wish that there were, like, at least in prior raids, more people who did it, because We used to have like have to wait for someone because they decided to run back instead of just waiting to be rest. And having a druid run back with like the 40% extra movement speed in cat form is quite a bit faster. By the way, when he starts the water droplets, you just move immediately because they spawn really quick and they are absolute one shots.
Yeah. I found that out the hard way the other day. They also wiggle around slightly, which is even more annoying. Okay.
I love this game.
It's the best game ever.
Oh.
Just wait till he sees the intermission.
Yeah, right. Well, as a druid, yeah, he should be alright. He's quite quick.
Yeah, but try to do that intermission without knowing what's going on.
Yeah, very true, very true. Better to ask now, I guess.
I love these goblets.
Oh my fucking god. He almost did it again.
I love this. Get me out.
Oh, it is.
Why is his hitbox even small? Why is... That was a true speedrun.
I am a...
Thank you, Connor.
And don't worry, Salah. We've all been there, done that.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Do you know if Salah will get teleported to the middle once?
I'm unsure.
Yeah, well, nice. Okay.
Yay.
Uh-oh.
Healing. Oh, you fucking legend.
Don't worry, homie, I got you. I will say though, those water goblets do make me real paranoid. Easy.
Almost two-chested. Ew. Fat ring, I'll take it.
Oh, we're still getting champion track though.
Yeah.
We're still learning the dungeons of the season, so I don't really mind too much.
Yeah.
We the ones who got both pieces of loot?
I think so.
Nice, you and Adsy. Nice. That is some mighty fine stuff right there.
I think I gotta go, actually.
Alright. Thanks for coming though.
Thanks for the dungeon.
I'll see you.
See you later.
Catch you later.
Which dungeon would you prefer?
What
+4.
have we got, sorry?
We have Knocker Defense +4 or Neltharis +5.
Either works for me. I'm happy for both.
Let's just do the higher one then.
Alrighties.
Knocker Defense. I have timed that on +6. It'll be easy, I believe. Did you see the picture that I posted yesterday about like the tank that I was in Ruby Life Pool with?
No, is that in Discord?
It is in the memes channel. If you scroll up a bit, then you can see I posted a damage meter.
Oh, the one with the Brewmaster doing like 200k DPS.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was fat.
we timed a +5 Ruby Life Pool with our tank being the top damage dealer.
That's insane. Actually insane.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised that that was possible.
I mean, I know Brewmasters do a lot of damage, but to be able to do that with like low DPS
Yeah.
on everyone else, is actually insane.
Yeah. The fact that we timed it with a Warlock doing 132k DPS was also kind of
Yeah. Actually nuts.
yeah.
Right, no Forest 5.
Bit worried about how the third boss will or the second boss will go, but
In this one, the Forge Master.
I mean the one that you take as the which is what is he called?
Are you thinking about the one with the
Defenders
chains?
of the
that you
Ruby
got?
Light
Yeah.
stretched thin,
Yeah,
repellent
as long as
Shriners
everyone knows what they're doing,
attack.
it's not too bad.
Please lend them your aid.
I was in it on +6 with a puck group, and Let's just say they did not know what they were doing.
Excellent. I love Demon Hunter tanks.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
The utility is lovely. This guy's already got the voice of the fox. Look at the tank's cloak.
The tank's cloak.
I want to know. He's got that already.
Is it the one from the second boss? Oh, from the last boss in...
Yeah, Sarkareth, right?
Maybe he got it from the weekly chest? From like doing time walking?
If that's the case, how lucky.
No, because it's on hero track.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. There's no way he was lucky enough to get 2 antique bronze bullions, right?
I have no idea. Maybe it costs less if you have it from a previous season and upgrade it, if there is even
maybe.
if there is even a possibility of that. I actually don't know.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Interesting. He's dropped down to 2 set. The tank instead of being 4 set.
He's dropped on 2 set? So is he like 2 set or just item level?
It was in 2 set last season.
Shockwave. Shockwave.
Is it raining a lot? It's been raining here too. I was actually planning to go out for a run today. And then... weather happens.
Watch your
See, this is why I like Demon Hunters, because I feel like with the Druid we wouldn't be able to pull like this.
Yeah. Their amount of utility is just so good.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane with their sigils.
Yeah.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Well, so far so good. Now, to ruin our run.
Nah, this boss actually isn't too bad. I would definitely say it's the next one.
The magma waves I've experienced can be a killer.
True, but the DPS that we have got so far.
Shockwave.
Yeah.
Oh, it stays on.
Charging.
Oh.
Shockwave. Charging. Move. Shockwave. Charging. Move.
Not going to be a lot of room to dodge.
Oh. Well, we did it.
Is that on the angle?
It's too far away.
Charging. Move.
Ooh, shit.
Shockwave. Watch your feet. Charging. Move.
Oh, he's killed the boss fast. He's going to fucking kill us in a sec.
Watch your feet. Shockwave.
Nice.
Nice.
Didn't even sweat just a little bit. Maybe. Okay, maybe I sweated a little bit. Oh, I didn't have a roll or charge of roll.
Yikes.
Yeah, I'm a bit cringe, I will admit.
Oh, that's the most satisfying thing when you roll off the edge and it just launches you.
It's satisfying.
Absolutely.
Watch your step.
There's only one charge of those now, isn't there?
Yeah, for each of them there's only one charge. What did you get at Faust and Beast PK? Beast PK?
Shockwave. 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 Watch your step. Shockwave.
It's so weird how they've made it so that hunters basically just required like triple the healing of everyone else. Like double. It's so weird how they've made it so that hunters basically require double the healing of everyone else.
Yeah, that's so squishy.
I don't think they're squishy, they just don't have any self-healing or like strong mitigation.
Pretty true. They have
They have acceleration, which
that's the one.
which is a bit of healing, but
Shockwave.
it is not like Vengeance Demon Hunter with just like okay metamorphosis, loads of leech.
Yeah, very true.
Well, they can get
I've
leech,
got-
but
I've
then
got the one ability, the Crimson Vial.
yeah,
Shields me up. But then I do have quite a lot of immunities and dodges and stuff.
yeah. Isn't there also one that like a feint or something that reduces AoE damage you take by like a good amount?
Watch your
Yeah, it does.
Obviously, it is a cooldown and
shockwave.
everything
Yeah,
that
it's,
comes with that.
It's actually not a super long cooldown to be fair.
Yeah.
The rotation I've got lowers all of my cooldowns every time I use dispatch.
Does it also work for defensives?
Yep.
Oh. I thought that was only offensive cooldowns.
So it's the same with like banish. That is, lowers the cooldown every time I use dispatch. Shadow dance. Even my between the eyes, which is my highest damage ability, that gets reduced as well.
It's kind of funny how outlaw rogues now use, or basically combat rogues now use shadow dance.
I love it. Makes life so much easier.
In what way?
Just in terms of doing damage, it gives me another like stealth window where I can use more abilities to gain combat points and then spend that on between the eyes.
Well, what if they have nothing between their eyes? It's just
Then
empty.
Gotta hit them between the legs.
Now that's a rogue I can respect.
Absolutely. A rogue with a warrior's brain.
Yeah. There's only one gear, and that is gas, gas, gas. Oh, let's do this.
I think it's this boss that worries me the most.
This boss is a bit special. Easy boss, just have a clean healer.
That's
I mean,
also
what?
very true, to be fair.
Oh. Honestly, that was very well handled by all of you guys, so.
Like, I really don't think this boss is hard. It just requires a little bit of common sense.
Common who?
Exactly.
Watch where.
I'll clip your wings.
Alright, this is gonna be a bit of a tough one.
Oh. No! Oh, it works. Okay, we're fine, we're fine.
Yeah, I think we broke two chains at the exact same time.
It was also a problem with like the tank jumped away, so he got out of my range on 11% HP.
I see.
So I had to like move, and then like there was like swirlies on the way there, so I had to.
Right.
And I survived one swirly, but died to the next. Okay, sometimes it's just stupid like that. So unfortunate when you don't get a reset on the Fey line just as you're moving. Hey, Rex. How are you doing today, Fred?
Watch your step.
I'm glad to hear so.
Could be able to walk past this guy.
Are you enjoying the wonderful Danish weather?
far away.
Watch your step.
I feel like we have some pretty pumping DPS.
Watch your step.
I like how I like muted on stream go. I feel like we have some pretty pumping DPS and then anti goes to 10% HPs. Oh, no.
Standing and swirly gives you extra 10% damage, I know.
I mean, it gave you the 10% something, but
HP bar by the sounds of it. Nice.
Those were some mighty healthy boys. Oh boy, oh boy.
I'm so close to killing that guy before I took the damage.
Lean.
Not even close. I want my food buff anyway.
Charger. Watch your step. Watch your step. Charging.
How do you feel rogues are this season?
I'm unsure because I've seen some rogues perform really well. Are you thinking more in Mythic Plus or in raiding or just
In general.
I think they're doing okay. I think they're quite gear dependent at the moment, oddly enough.
Isn't that just story of the rogue in at
hell,
any one time ever?
Yeah, pretty much. I think Outlaw's in a nice position. They're fun to play. They're quite fluid. They obviously output a fair amount of damage. I'm sad the other specs aren't getting a bit of love. I think Sub Rogue is very good in raid, and Assassination has kind of just been left behind a little bit.
That's kind of sad because I really like the idea of Assassination.
So do I. which is what makes me sad about it. I love the idea of putting loads of poisons onto a target.
Yeah.
And whittling them down like really fast, but.
Yeah.
What about Monk? Are you enjoying healing? Is that your main spec, or do you just main heal and play whatever's best?
I swapped to. I actually played DPS basically since the inception of the game, and then until last season.
Okay.
And now I started then playing a Preservation Evoker, but Preservation Evoker kind of got some short ends of some sticks.
Yeah.
So
what made you switch to healing?
What did you say, sir?
What actually made you want to switch to healing? Was it just because Evoker came out and you thought you'd give that class a try?
No, it was because like part of it was because I felt like in general we were always a little bit lacking of direction as healers, as like a raid team.
Oh, okay.
So we had like some good healers, but we didn't have like, okay, so how are we going to solve this Rubik's Cube of healing required on this boss?
Yeah, right.
And then I kind of decided I wanted to at least try it, because one of the healers that we had for a long time was gonna stop healing for a while. Why is that not going off?
Because I vanished it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's fair. I always have been. I found it really hard to raid in previous expansions. Most of my life has been pugging.
Yeah.
And I've always found that pugging groups, they have no idea what they're doing, and it's very difficult to actually enjoy the whole raid side if you're not actually like on voice chat and trying to push heroics and stuff. Then luckily I actually met Velio in real life.
Oh, nice.
That's how obviously I got into the raiding side of things.
Yep.
And yeah, what I want to do is try and find a group to actually run Mythic Plus, because I've always jumped in and out of tanking and doing damage.
Yep.
So yeah, I've always wanted to push keys, but I've also found that hard pugging alone. Because obviously the higher that you get in a key, the more comms you want and the more coordination you want to have.
Yeah. And it's also just like when you're playing with someone you'll end up like, for instance, as a healer, if you play with a tank then you learn to see the signs of, okay, he's in trouble now. But when you play with pugs, then they'll suddenly die, or it's just...
Yeah, exactly that.
Only problem is it can wear on some friendships if you
Yeah, that's if you take it seriously though, like to a point of where depleting keys or not killing your bosses, like that's when the fun kind of comes out of it for me.
Yeah, I think that to a certain extent, at least from what I've experienced this cycle a lot in World of Warcraft, because I've played it like on and off since vanilla. I've experienced so many times that you start a group and you're just like, yeah, we're just gonna play it casually, we're just gonna whatever, we're gonna raid if we want to. And then after a while there'll be some people who are like, okay, we're actually doing quite well together. I would like to see, like, could we do this, could we clear heroic this raid tier? And then the next step is, I want to see, well, how does Mythic feel? Oh, the first boss on Mythic is not that much harder than last boss on Heroic.
Yeah.
And then suddenly you get to a boss where the boss itself is not necessarily difficult, or like super difficult or unmanageable by any stretch of the imagination. But you just find that, oh god, I apparently went too close. But then you get to a point where... Get to a point where you want to see how far you can push it, and then there's like individual responsibility killing it because some people just can't live up to those individual checks.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then you end up getting into a arms race of like, okay, so on this boss, this person can't keep up anymore, and then on the next boss, there's one more person who can't keep up, and then suddenly you find yourself with a half team of new people, or...
Yeah. Very true. I'll definitely think I'll make a return to tanking there at some point. Maybe have it as like an alt sort of spec or role, should I say? Yeah, I used to back in BFA. Absolutely loved Brewmaster.
Yep.
God, that was fun. Yeah, Monk was one of my mains since Mop, really. I've absolutely loved it.
I think that in general, I've really enjoyed the direction they've gone in terms of mobility.
I agree.
But honestly, to a certain extent, I feel like they should almost give almost all melees like double jump or something, and then just let stuff like demon hunters have like the soar and stuff like that.
Yeah. The absolute like the class fantasy of like a paladin in plate armor doing a double jump kind of is funny.
Yeah, but it could be like, okay, he uses the angel wings that he can get from being a paladin to do like an extra leap, or...
That's fair. I actually can see that.
Or if they wanted to make it even more class fantasy, they could be like, there'll appear a golden mace on the floor, which will, be like the step for him or something.
I don't see any gold piles.
I took one.
I can't find one quick enough.
Easy peasy.
Nice.
Gold piles on floor.
I got a dot on there.
Watch your step. Target you.
I want to kill him before he does the shield.
Oh!
Nice.
Not even close. Spoils.
Ooh, very nice.
Fortunately, I can't trade those. Oh, but it's also intellect, so no one would want it.
Yeah. No one probably needs it.
That guy was pretty clean.
Yeah, that was nice.
He didn't do a lot of damage, but...
He tanked well though.
Alright. I'm gonna have a break here for now, but we should definitely do more Mythic Plus together if you'd like.
Yeah, 100%. Let me Let me add you on.
Sure. Oh, by the way, due to your name on Twitch, do you also stream occasionally, or?
No, I don't. It was just because it was Twitch TV.
Fair. I just
I
wanted
wouldn't mind getting into it. I just don't have the confidence for it.
Yeah, I would just give you a shout out if you were streaming, but
I'm not.
Oh.
But,
I appreciate that we got to play a few dungeons together.
I agree. I'm sure we'll be able to push throughout the season, 100%.
Yeah, last season I got to 3,400 rating.
Nice. That's where I would like to try and push, if not even further.
Yeah, I wanted to go to like 3,000, like 600, but it's just pugging the way up there.
Exactly.
It's a perilous endeavor.
Absolutely, but I'd definitely be down for that. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right, just shoot me a message when you're back on. I'll be more than happy to play.
I'm not sure if I'll play more this evening, but
that's all good. Just whenever, as and when.
Well, I'll see you around.
All right, catch you later.
Bye. All right, team. We're going to head out for now. Who can we rate it off to? Well, rate off to Mythical. Team, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been my pleasure having you here. I hope you guys had a wonderful afternoon. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out from the bear.